Dr. Ofshan said, I kinda like how wrong it pronounces Ofshan. Hangman said, I will take my leave. Got to be back in work in 45 minutes.
Thank you for the follow, Benitazul98. Dr. Ofshan said, testing of some. Mari said, Ofshan, praise be. Speed said, testing AF San. Switch to come scene.
You lot trying to make it say Afsan.
Yes,
oh, that
pretty
looks
much.
so good. That looks so good.
Mari said, testing Afsan.
Oh, that's good. How should you spell that? Is that double F?
Dr. Ofshan said, Ofshan.
Apparently not. It's really funny. I brought these outside to acclimatize, but it's probably warmer out here than it is in the house.
Lol.
Yeah, let's see how did Mary spell it?
Spelled AFF-SAN.
Okay. Let me change that and see. Okay, let's copy that.
Speed said, trying without Dashofson. Yak said, what are we drinking?
Coffee.
Ofshan said, that works.
I'm going to try Mary's one. Afsan, do a test.
Test.
Someone else needs to say something first. Otherwise it doesn't repeat your name.
Mr. October said, real coffee. My heart can only handle decaf.
Fortunately, I can drink as much caffeine as I like. Absent, try again.
Dr. Afsan said, another test.
Yay! Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Speed said, you can tell who is a streamer or mod when they type. So by habit. Dr.
Yeah, that's true,
Afsan
actually.
said, there we go.
Yak
said,
Speed, I
"We'll
didn't
call him
even
Dom."
notice. I didn't even notice that I'd done it. That's really funny. If I do exclamation mark S, it automatically. Oh, by the way, if you keep doing that, by the way, if you keep doing exclamation mark SO, there's another alias which
Dr.
is actually
Afsan
exclamation
said,
mark
TTS is better than some streamers.
exclamation mark SAY. So if you keep typing SO, you can actually do the long form, which I think is SAY. Let me just check. Yeah, you can do exclamation mark SAY, or you can do exclamation mark double quotes. So you can do it like this.
StatsDoesStu said, test. Or this.
So if you have that kind of finger memory, then you can use one of those two.
Mr. October said, gotta love technology.
It is cool. Right, I'm going to go in the garden. Let's go.
Mari said, Stats, be careful. I spotted an handsome, kind dude in your garden. Dr. Afsan said, but S is so much shorter.
It's true, it is.
Yak said, my fingers never listen to my brain, so not sure any option is
No,
valid.
mine neither. I'm impressed that my Bluetooth works indoors, because the Bluetooth dongle is outdoors. But I did put a very, very, very big aerial on it, so. Okay.
Thank you for the follow, Gorto007.
Thank you for the follow, Gort, and thank you for the follow the previous person whose name I have immediately forgotten. I think both my neighbours are now out, which means I can talk properly. Everyone's doors and windows are shut. La la la.
The power tools woke them up.
The power tools might have made my neighbour on that side go for a walk. Ah. Oh, the sun is glorious. Beautiful.
Wixatron said, did you dig out beds before adding compost?
So this is the soil that's, well, compost that's been in there for nearly 10 years. But underneath this entire property is just solid lake clay. Like literally you could make plates out of it. It's just solid grey clay. And so when they made when they built these properties, according to my next door neighbor who's lived here since they were built, they delivered a mound of soil, like topsoil, to his garden to push across all of these gardens.
Warming. 20C May 1st,
And
30C in June, 35C in August.
yeah. So the soil that was supposed to be pushed across all of these gardens to make them into gardens is still over there 40 years later. So so we don't have any soil here, it's just clay. And so when I started to dig some beds here, because this was like the grass went up to like there, where there was a bush.
Speed said, you forgot the occasional day of 40 degrees yak.
And so the grass went up to there, so I kind of like dug the grass out. And I started to dig, like I was, I'm just gonna dig over the top, get rid of all the grass, and then I'll plant in the soil, but there wasn't any soil. It was just solid clay. And when I was digging this out earlier, I lifted up the plastic bags that I put at the bottom to stop the roots growing down. And I can see, like, I'd forgotten how solid the clay is. It's really solid. And so I had to build these right beds, just so that I can plant stuff. Okay, so once I finish this, I'm going to probably refill that, and then empty that a little bit, and see what we can do about plugging that gap at the front, which is probably going to be extremely janky.
Yak said, is there a path behind you, or does the fence just look like gates?
No, there is. So if I go down the path, so this is the path. So this is actually a limited right of way. So my neighbours on that side have the right to walk through my garden to get out to the road. So I have to try and keep this relatively clear.
Wixatron said, old coal access rules.
No. These were built long after that kind of period. These houses, I think, were 1981. They don't have fireplaces. This was actually meant to be an open plan garden. It was never meant to have fences. The fences were put in later by the owners because people like fences.
Mari said, time to get a coffee and then get busy. We.
Sounds good to me.
Wixatron said, good fences make good neighbors.
Exactly.
Afsan said, good fences make good neighbors.
I think we've all read the same poem, huh? That's a good poem, though. I think the poem's called Mending
Jinx.
a Wall. Is it I think it's Mending a Wall is the name of that poem. I forget the poet.
Yes, mending wall. Robert Frost.
Thank you.
Wixatron said, don't know poem but good garden mantra.
It's a poem about two neighbours who every year go out and fix their stone wall. So in this country, we have these things called dry stone walls, which is basically just a pile of stones, but very cleverly put together. And so these two farmers, I guess, they go out and they meet on opposite sides of the wall and they fix the wall. And it's all about how building the wall that separates them brings them closer together. It's quite a nice poem. Okay. Back to work.
Dr. Afsan said, I had to overanalyze it in high school.
Yeah, me too. Ice cream van. But they never come down my road. Because my road is very quiet. There's no kids really. And so the ice cream vans don't come down here.
Mari said, go get some ice cream, Stats.
I don't think I'm going to be able to. Because they go down there. Because there's a bunch of young families down there. But to get down there for me is a long walk.
Run.
Yeah. Even if I sprinted, I wouldn't get down there in time. Because it's quite a long way around. Oh, that's nice. That's solid. Excellent. Cool. I'm happy with that. Let's not give ourselves cuckoo point poisoning, shall we?
Chirac said, poisoning sounds fun.
Cam 1 primary. Ow.
Wixatron said, I should be outside but spoons absent.
Yeah, I didn't have any spoons the last 2 days. Today I have all the spoons. I have more spoons than I need today. It's funny how that works.
Yak said. Shh, no one tell Stats that he is missing all the moose.
Any crossings yet? Still 0 last night.
Chirac said. Big moose in full camera shot.
Oh, nice. Is it sunny? It usually gets really pretty this time of night because the sun's really low and it catches the edge of the tree line.
Yak said. Still 0. But lots in
Last night,
cams.
really? Last night it was very, very pretty. Because there was a group of 4 moose going along the tree line, and the sun was just catching them perfectly. You could see all the colors and like the texture of their fur. It was amazing.
Relic said. The uncommon English lowland moose. Wixitron said. Page 3 moose in full
Yeah.
cam shot lol.
Pretty sure that we ate all those. We did have elk. Once upon a time.
TC said. Awesome all the folks here watching gardening with Stats Dimmock.
Stance Dimmock.
Anyone else hearing the theme to Garden Force in the head?
I can't even remember what that sounds like. Ooh. Oh, this looks good. All right. Give that a bit of a top up. From somewhere.
Roger said, 10/10 would plant again.
You? Oh, sorry, ants. Welcome to your new home.
Do you have a license for ant real estate trading? Lol.
This isn't trading. It's forced relocation. Compulsory purchase.
Dr. Afsan said, I watched a cool video of a guy who made a giant terrarium with ant colonies.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I love terrariums. I'd really love to get into it, but it's really hard to find good information.
TC said, link on Discord for anyone wanting backing sound for stats.
Is that the Garden Force theme? Okay. Little bit more, I think. Maybe.
Yes, sir.
Ow, 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 Elizabeth. Ow, ow, ow.
Yak said, I have seen several things about hydroponic gardens. Looks interesting.
Yeah, hydroponics is really interesting as well. There used to be a hydroponic supply place quite near here that I went to visit once with one of my friends. They had a really cool display, like giant grow tents with all these veggies growing inside. Most of their customers weren't growing vegetables, let's just say it that way. I think they were more into herbs. If you catch my drift.
Kellogg said, were they turning themselves into vegetables? Smile. Roger said,
Yeah, maybe.
I think the smelly plant counts as veggies depending on the use. Dr. Afsan said, aquaponics is also cool hydroponics plus fish.
Yes. Right, I think that will do nicely for my broccoli and mange tout. But not just any mange tout. We're going to be growing purple mange tout. Mwah, chef's kiss. Right. Let's empty that. Figure out how we're going to plug that in.
TC said, Stats next project a koi carp fish pond with hydroponic section to grow underwater things.
Oh, I would love koi carp. My mum used to work for a. What did they do? Like investment banking. And the boss had a really, really nice house, as you'd expect. And he had a giant koi. He used to collect and breed koi. He had a giant pond with like 200 fish in it. And each fish is worth like £2,000.
Yak said, that is a heavy fish.
Yeah, they were big. All right, let's move that before I do the comedy thing. Before I do the Sideshow Bob thing. Right. What is going on in here, huh? Can you see this okay? Would you like me to move the camera? Do you have a good enough view?
TC said, it's fine.
Cool.
Ralek said, yes, we can still see the moose clearly. Survival_impact said, looking good and high all.
Hello. You need a nickname. Oh, the sun is still really warm.
Ralek said, this being in the UK, how often does it rain where you live? Stats?
So where I am in the south of England, it's probably about 1 day in 3. But this time of year, it tends to be scattered showers. So April is actually our driest month. So we're just coming out of that dry period into a slightly wetter period.
Survival_impact said, I get called Fretty in my real life and I used to be called Ready Fretty lol.
That's not what I meant. I meant you just need a shorter name. So that every time you say something, it's not saying blah, 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 underscore, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so many centipedes in here. It's incredible. Occasional millipede. I haven't seen one today. But dozens and dozens of centipedes.
Ah.
Ah. S.
Ralek said, aha.
Flesh savior of the universe.
TC said, ah ha ha ha.
I didn't know you knew the lyrics to Justin Bieber songs, TC.
only good beaver is one at the end of that pitchfork. Survival_impact said, shark bait, hoo ha ha.
There's a channel that I watch fairly regularly that has a user who pops in called Sharkbait something or other, and every time they say something, I type ooh ha ha, and I don't think they've actually cottoned on to why I'm saying ooh ha ha. Ooh, that's a big root. Begone, nettle of doom.
Ralph said, walla walla bing bong. Survival_impact said, Finding Nemo.
You know that. I know that. But you would expect that someone who had the nickname Sharkbait would know that. They're probably just ignoring me.
TC said, never gonna give you up.
Oh man. Now my OCD's saying like, oh, you should fix this one too. Damn it, brain.
Survival_impact said, never gonna let you down. One.
Dang it, brain. Oh, do we really have to?
Commander_Wildy74
That'll-
said, nails needed.
That'll give you a clue as to how how much work these corner posts are doing.
Dr. Afsan said, it's like someone with Zen in their name not knowing Buddhist philosophy. Yak said, it's not going anywhere. And RememberX20 said, that will buff right out right.
Damn it. Nope, I do need to. Because at some point I'm going to step on that and it's going to go clunk.
TC said, short pes over the top nailed in 3 spots. Job done.
Yeah, I just did the same thing that I did on these ones. Won't take a second. Where's my offcut? Over there.
Commander_Wildy74 said, or you could make it a slightly larger single box.
No, I can't. Oh, I see what you mean. I could do, but I don't want to. Because reasons. But I could do.
TC said, we need a gardening section on Twitch for stats. #sponsored by Dimmock, Titchmarsh, and Walsh.
I have been meaning to create a like a pastimes forum. The only annoying thing with Discord is that there's no way, I don't think, unless anyone knows that there is, there's no way to like create a forum for something and then take a bunch of existing normal channels and forumify them, which means that you either have to archive those or just delete them, which is really annoying.
Thread stats, but you have to re-rock them. Work even.
But there's no way to take that, as far as I know, there's no way to take the content from an old-style normal channel and put it into a forum thread. Unless I've missed something.
No, there isn't there.
Yeah, exactly. It's just really annoying because, like, if you look at, for example, the food channel or the hobbies channel, like, people have posted some really nice pictures in there of, like, models and food that they've made that's really, really nice. And I'd like to keep that because it's just kind of a nice thing to scroll back through. And if I create a forum, that all disappears. Geraint Cam 2 Primary. Geraint Cam 2 Primary. Geraint Cam 2 Primary.
Cam 2 primary.
Thank you. It's getting a bit short for this. Can I even get the saw in there?
Commander _ Wildy74 said, next up at StatsDoesStu front page of Gardens Illustrated.
Can I even get this in here? Maybe.
Yak said, Jigsaw.
Yeah, that thing terrifies me now.
Dr. Afsan said, OH and what?
There's not enough of it left to grip it. I need a vise. I do not own a vise. Got there in the end. Geraint, Cam 1 primary. Geraint, Cam 1 primary.
Cam 1 primary.
You're being very stubborn today.
Rallick said, I wonder who Cam gets that from? Smile.
Let's do it. Spider, are you stuck? Nope, apparently not. Are you though? I think you are. Can it? No, no, you can't live in there. Come on, out. Out. Thank you. Geraint, Cam 2 primary. Geraint, Cam 2 primary. Geraint, Cam 2 primary.
Cam 2 primary.
Your photo said, does the angled bed make you angry? Smile.
Okay. Wedge. Trusty trowel. This is where I glue my trowel to the bed.
Cam 1 primary.
You lot are useless directors. Yeah. Yeah. This wood on this corner is a little bit rotten. That's better than it was. Excuse me.
Never crowdsource movie direction.
Yeah, good point. Okay. Right. Yes. Here we go. Get right to Cam 2 primary. Geraint, Cam 2 primary. Chat, Cam 2 primary.
Cam 2 primary.
Relic said, Welsh Cam.
Yeah. I would kill for a table saw about now. Or a pillar. Bandsaw. Because drawing it is one thing, cutting it is something completely different.
Adderhill said, will you be growing flowers or veggies? Or both?
Veggies.
And
Veggies.
RememberX20 said, Payners's garden would consist of a McDonald's worker handing him food over the fence.
But veggies automatically have flowers, so technically both. Alright, let's get the terrifying jigsaw out again. I hate this thing.
Thank you for the follow, the old man gaming no.
Hey, old man. That would be the blade coming out. I need an Allen key.
Commander_Wildy74 said, unplug it first.
Literally just did that. Although arguably it's considerably less dangerous now that the blade's out. How are you supposed to...
Stop moving faster than I type.